Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the Delhi Sultanate. Our first point is the Mamluk or slave dynasty. The Mamluk or slave dynasty begins from 1206 to 1290. Mamluk, literally meaning owned, was a soldier of slave origin who had converted to Islam. This phenomenon started in 9th century and gradually the Mamluk became a powerful military part in various Muslim societies. In 1206, when Muhammad Ghori died, he had no child. So, after his death, his sultanate was divided into many parts by his slaves or Mamluk children. One such slave dynasty was founded in northern India by Qutbuddin Aibak, that children from Central Asia. Qutbuddin Aibak became the Sultan of Delhi, and that was the beginning of the slave dynasty. It was the first of 5 unrelated dynasties to rule in the India's Delhi Sultanate from 1206 to 1290. Qutbuddin Aibak 1206 to 1210. He was successful in temporary quelling the rebellions of Nasiruddin Badshah of Multan and heroes of comics. He made Lahore his capital and consolidated his control over northern India through administrative hold over Delhi. He ruled for 4 years until he had a fatal accident while playing Chogan polo. In his brief rule, he built the Islam Mosque in Delhi and the Adhai Din Ka Jhopra Mosque in Ajmer. He started the construction of Qutub Minar in Delhi, which is dedicated to a famous Sufi saint of that time, Qutbuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki. After he died, the another minar was completed by his successor Iltutmish. He also remembered as a lakh baksh or giver of lakhs because of his generosity. Shahuddin Iltutmish 1211 to 1236. He was the third ruler of the Mamluk dynasty of Delhi. He was a slave of Qutbuddin Aibak and later became his son-in-law and close lieutenant. He was the governor of Banau when he had deposed Qutbuddin's successor Alam Shah and succeeded to the throne of the Delhi Sultanate in 1211. From some of the important tasks completed by Iltutmish during his reign was he shifted capital from Lahore to Delhi, remained the ruler until his death on 1st May 1236. He suppressed all internal revolts and also checked external invaders successfully. He voted the Mongolians by refusing a sign talking Jalaluddin. In 1221, he consolidated his power by capturing southern Bihar in 1225 to 1226. After that of Genghis Khan in 1237, Sindh and Multan were incorporated into Delhi Sultanate and placed under separate coverage. Starting in 1226, Iltutmish became a series of campaign against the Rajput. Ranthambore was taken in 1226, Mysore in 1227, Vienna as Ajmer and Sambar were also captured. Nagaur was captured in 1230 and Gwalior in 1231. He introduced the silver taka and copper jital, the two basic coins of that time, with a standard weight of 175 grams. He introduced Iqtadari system, division of empire into iqtas, which were assigned to a nobles in officers of a salary. He built the hose oil in Mehruli in 1230, which also has a Sahaj Mahal standing on its edges used by later Mughal emperors. In 1231, he built Sultan Kari the mosque flories of his eldest son Prince Nasiruddin Mahmud, which was the first Islamic mosque in Delhi. He got completed the construction of Qutub Minar, his own to exist within Qutub complex in Mehruli, Delhi. Razia Sultan 1205 to 1240. Razia Sultan was also known as Sultan of Delhi from 1236 to 1240. Razia Sultan was only ruler of both the Sultanate and the Mughal period. Iltutmish designated his daughter Razia as a sultan. With a reluctant, the nobility agreed to allow her to dream as Sultan of Delhi. She dressed like a man and stand in opened way, as well as Razia preferred amongst the hardest and contrary to custom. She would later show her face when she rode an elephant into the battle as the head of her army. She was an ambitious ruler and possessed all the qualities of the monarch. A shrewd politician, Razia married to kept the noble in check while enlightening the support of the army and the populace. Her greatest accomplishment on the political front was to manipulate your best functions into opposing each other. Razia established schools, academies, centers for research and public libraries that included the work of ancient philosophers and non-Vedic Qurans and traditions of Muhammad. Having been defeated in the Battle of Succession, Razia was killed on October 13, 1240 in Haryana. Facts: Razia refused to be an address as Sultana because it